Welcome, I am Samantha and this is Tabitha. Today we are going to light up with squishy circuits using Play-Doh, LEDs, and a battery. This is a great activity to use your creativity and see what works and what doesn't. For this project, you need just a few items to make it happen. First, you'll need some Play-Doh, either store-bought or homemade. Next, you'll need LEDs or light-emitting diodes. You'll need a 9-volt battery and a 9-volt battery clip connector. Any cookie cutters or tools you might want to help make shapes or textures would be fun as well. Now, I always think of a circle when I hear the word circuit. They sound kind of similar. So if we make a circle shape with our fingers and thumbs, we can think of this as a closed circuit. The circuit is all connected and thus closed. Now, if we break part of the circle or circuit, we can call this an open circuit. And the electricity cannot flow all the way around in order to light up the LED this way. You can also think about this like a light switch. When the switch is on or closed, the electricity can flow into the light and light it up. When the light switch is off or open, the electricity cannot flow, so the light is off. First, we're going to build a few example projects. Along the way, we'll talk about ways to debug or troubleshoot your circuit. And then we'd like you to use your imagination to create something fun with your dough and figure out how to make it light up. So let's start with a simple circuit using 2 pieces of Play-Doh and 1 LED. First, Tabitha is going to show us how she connects the battery to the clip connector. You're going to find the small and big circles and line the opposites up and snap them together. Okay, and then you'll have your battery connected to the clip connector. So let's start off with 2 pieces of Play-Doh and roll them into long, skinny pieces or worms. We're going to put them near each other but not touching. So the battery has these 2 wires coming out of it with the clip connector, and we're going to stick one into each of the pieces of Play-Doh. So the red one will go into one piece of Play-Doh, and the black one will go into one. Make sure it's in there nice and secure. Help prevent it from popping out. And if it does pop out, just stick it back in. All right, so now Tabitha is going to take an LED. She's going to spread the legs out. You'll notice, she holds it up to the camera, that one leg is longer than the other. The one that's longer is the positive leg, and that'll be important in just a minute. So she's going to put her LED, one leg into each Play-Doh, piece of Play-Doh. All right. Oh no! Our LED isn't lighting up. What should we try, Tabitha? So here's at the time that we can troubleshoot. So first, Tabitha is going to separate her Play-Doh. See how it was touching? Electricity is lazy. And if there's a direct connection, it's going to go that route because there's less resistance. So that was her first check, but it's still not lighting up. So Tabitha's going to take out her LED and she's going to check those legs. So one is longer than the other, right? The positive or the longer one needs to be on the same side as the red cable. Yep, so now she's going to turn it around and put the long leg into the side that has the red and the short leg into the side that has the black. Oh, it's still not working. So now she's going to try her next step. She's going to take her battery out, all of the cables, and she's going to get a fresh battery. Sometimes our batteries run out of electricity. Okay, so she's going to stick her red and black into the individual pieces. just like before. And now she's going to take her LED and look for that longer leg. Make sure that that's the side with the red. Look at that! We got it to light up. Earlier, we were talking about light switches in our circuit example. So let's make something like a light switch circuit. For this one, we'll need 4 pieces of Play-Doh and 2 LEDs. We're going to make 2 circuits similar to like what we did before, with 2 short pieces of Play-Doh and 1 long piece of Play-Doh. It kind of looks like a smiley face. And we're going to move the short pieces close to the ends of the long piece so we can put LEDs between them. Again, make sure that your Play-Doh is not touching, just the LEDs spanning the 2 pieces of Play-Doh. Now we're also going to use a small piece of Play-Doh that can act as our switch. You might want to use a fun cookie cutter shape for this one, or just make a ball. All right, so Tabitha's going to put her switch piece near the 2. It kind of looks like a smiley face with a nose. And now she's going to put in the connector cables. One will go into that switch piece, either the ball or a cookie cutter shape, and the other is going to go into the very long piece. Now nothing's happening yet because our circuit is open. Now she's going to try touching her switch piece to one side or the other. Uh-oh, it's not working. Tabitha, what can you do to troubleshoot? So first, she could either switch the LEDs around, or since we have lots of LEDs, she's going to try switching the cables here first. See if that solves the problem. Remember that the long leg of the LEDs needs to be with the right cable or with the red cable, and the short leg with the black. So now she's going to try again. It's lighting up. So we've got one LED lighting up, and now the other. What happens if you touch both of them at the same time? Look at that. You can have one or both. And that is our light switch circuit. Now it is your turn to create something bright. See how many LEDs you can use, or make something cool out of your dough and turn it into a circuit. Explore and enjoy learning about electricity.